Hello, I'm Martin Fencka and welcome to another episode of Let's Play Civilization 5 as Denmark. So today we should be doing the last episode. We still have quite a lot of work to do. We have to capture, 5 capital cities, but we are, I think, ready to do that pretty quickly with all the nukes that we have to our disposal. So let's start, where do we start? Maybe with production, doesn't really matter. Let's get this out of the way. Whatever. Yeah, in our capital we can maybe get some of these power plants. And I'll just queue up some buildings that I don't have to return to the city. Okay, fine. Let's start with Jakarta. We should be able to take Jakarta pretty easily. How many attacks do we need? One more? Probably two more. Now we take it with the destroyer, so that's one capital. You can annex it, of course, and let's send the mechanized infantry or the helicopter. It's probably easier for the helicopter to get into position. It'll be still in range of Medan. Whatever, I'll just stay. Well, it's in the range of Medan as well. Fine, whatever. I'll actually send both. And I have a visitor again. My cat is here again. Okay, that's not gonna work. Let's leave one battleship behind. And everything else can start moving towards probably Persepolis. Let's see. We have to get rid of this units to make sure Tokyo is safe. Let's start with that, but we don't need destroyers here for that. Let's move our destroyers north. Whatever. We'll just move a little bit closer. This gives us vision on all these Japanese units. It still could be a problem because that's a lot of units. Okay, what about this one? Do we have to worry about it? We have some more ships here, so we don't. Now, the nuclear missile. This looks like a good tile. It's one option. But I think I'd rather use it here, maybe. To get rid of the units that are on the border. I can't see what's under the fog of war, but hopefully with so many Japanese units in the area, there are no units of our allies that we would hit with the blast and therefore end up declaring a war on one of our vassals. Okay, and did the game crash? No. So, what did we find? Some more units, but all units here are gone. That should make everything much easier. We can move Hornet closer to Kyoto. Excuse me. And attack the city with the bombers. While it doesn't have garrison, it's taking a lot of damage. Two, four, five. Should be okay. We can still move back and can attack once as well. Okay, on the other side. How close do we want to move? Onto there are 3 ships, some land units. Oh, there are more ships. To the north. 3, 4. I'll just move a little bit closer. Okay, so next turn we should be able to take Kyoto. How far can these bombers reach? Not far enough on this side. Let's rebase them to Tokyo, maybe? Okay. Can we take Paris now? Not sure if I want to take it now or just wait, play it safe, take it next turn. Okay, so we have vision now. I'll just do some damage. Take it next turn, I think, and I'll send one more mechanized infantry north for that. We're gonna need some support from our carriers, it seems. Because the French ships are pretty tough. let's send one more. There we go. That's better. Okay, Mongolia. Make sure that we don't lose anything. And here... Oh, there are no ships around Vatican. It's a nice surprise. Let's move forward a little bit. No, there is nothing left. One ship in the south. Great. Stay right here. Make sure that no ships can get to our carriers. And... start the bombardment. Okay, another general. I don't need generals anymore. What is this? Oh, let's work on the courthouse. Here it doesn't matter. I may have to help Egypt here, but we'll see about that next turn. We have quite a few. We will have quite a few nukes available, so maybe you'll be able to end this in like 2 turns. Speaking about nukes, where can we buy some more? Yeah, that should be enough on this side. And we should have enough here as well. How do we get to Persepolis? Or do we have to go to Persepolis? Maybe we can just stay here and let our units on this side do it. Although we don't have a unit that could take Persepolis easily, so I probably should move at least a few destroyers. Let's see. Oh, okay, change of plans. Let's move back for now. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. At least want to move one destroyer close enough so that it can take the city next turn, but there are so many units everywhere. Can go this way, and this should be now close enough, right? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Yep. Damn it, that was a misclick. I think the battleship should be fine. I'll take this city just in case, because this is like a gate to Persepolis. In case things are not going as planned. We'll just send this whole fleet. And with that, we should be able to get Persepolis without any problems. Okay, and our subs. These four will stay where they are, and we can group up down here. Move as far as possible. Just keep Mongolia busy on all fronts. Good. Now I think we are done with this turn. Fortify. Go. Yeah, we are taking quite a lot of damage now because I'm not organizing my fleets properly everywhere. So we have some squishy ships in front. This is an example. No cover for our carriers. On the other side, actually on the other side, we are somewhat organized still, but it's definitely not ideal. Can we go for nuclear fission and get a giant death ray, but I don't think so, but we can try. Okay, whatever. Promotions. One, two, one bombardment. So that's quite a few promotions. More bombardment. Oh, Japan is counter-attacking. So this is where we're taking all the damage. This looks like a free unit. And now we can fight again. Okay. I'd really like to see what's up here before I drop a nuke on Paris. But can we drop the nuke on the city, like exactly on the spot? We'll take care of all these units and we know what we are bombarding. Where is that mechanized infantry? Okay, so that's another capital city. And do we need the carrier for these nukes, or can we just use them without the carrier? Now, this is far enough. This hits both Karakorum and Beshbalik. But before we do that, let's actually send a sub. Do some scouting. I have to make sure I have enough movement points to move back so that I don't stay in the blast radius. So hitting this tile will be fine. Can send one more. Just to take Karakorum lower. But for the remaining two nukes, we're gonna need the carrier because we will be dropping one of them here. Kill as many units as possible, and the other one will be for Persepolis. Come on, why can't I... Oh, missile can't be rebased on the carrier. Sure, it needs a nuclear sub or missile cruiser. In that case, let's just rebase up here. We have two nukes ready. You'll again need a scout. Let's take care of these ships. What's the best tile to drop the nuke? Here? Or here maybe? But we can take care of those ships with our subs. Let's drop the nuke here. I think if I can even... Actually, I can't take Karakorum. I don't have a unit that would be able to take the city. Can carry a pillage a trade route? Yep. And kill a diplomat on the way back. And now we need vision around Persepolis. It seems there is nothing here. If I hit, let's see, this tile, We'll take care of all the remaining units. It's probably still not safe. We don't have Karakorum yet. If I take Persepolis, I don't think I can protect it against all these ships, unless I, of course, move some more destroyers. It will be fine. I'll just move more ships. I'm trying to find some more nukes. I'm trying to move closer to get some vision, but that's not gonna work. Well, we'll just send the nuke without vision. Just hit the city? I think that's the best option that we have. But in this case, I'll definitely have to wait for the next turn and take Karakorum and Kyoto on the same turn. Fortify, fortify. Oh, we still have some more bombers. Can we get rid of, let's say, this field gun? Oh, there's another nuke. Wait, now we have vision, but how far? That's definitely not far enough. Let's rebase to Tokyo just in case. And now we have to move more ships towards Persepolis. Okay, let's block this tile. Make it a bit more difficult to move through our zone of control. 2, 4, 6. Damn it. They're just too slow. Okay, this will be fine, I think. And how many attacks do we still have? Let's take Karakorum down to 0. Oh, wait. Don't have any attacks left. I'm gonna block this tile. And let's try to find a unit that can easily reach Karakorum, because I'm not sure that the mechanized infantry can make it. What about this one? Can we just lift it? Hopefully that's enough. Okay, now we just do some damage to the city. Oh. Come on. Already attacked. Okay, fine. Yeah, whatever. Just something. Let's end the turn and finally end this. I just hope that we can reach Karakorum next turn. May even lose some units here, especially those subs against cruisers. Down here might be a problem. Oh, they're retreating. Okay, please tell me that I can get there. Good. So that's Karakorum. And that leaves only Kyoto. That we're gonna take right now. Good. And that's another domination victory. Let's see, demographics, yeah, far ahead at this point of everyone, another big surprise there. Rankings, 8,000, it's not that bad. And when we check the replay, if we can, so what do you want to see? I'm interested in culture per turn. What the hell, look at the Shoshone. I'm quite surprised that, actually, is it the Shoshone? No, that's Indonesia, Shoshone are down here. Okay. Happiness. What else? Military might. I want to know. This is quite chaotic, but this is Spain. Look at that. And that's Russia. And this is where the most important war started. So look how far behind Spain and Russia we were. That was during the siege of, I think, what was it, Murcia? All the way to the south, that siege that took like 300 years. And here you can see the effect, how the strength of Spain went down. So you're fighting, but Russia was still building up more and more units, and this, I think, is their war with Indonesia that started there at some point. And Indonesia somehow managed to win it, just kept building units until they actually were able to keep up until we shut them down. Well, at one point they were much stronger than I expected. Okay. But when you add together the strength of Russia and Spain when we attacked them, they were so far ahead. So that was the crucial war, of course. Russia managed to keep up for quite a while, but we have never fallen behind. See, this is how it should look like. There is no runaway Civ, where suddenly there is the jump when the Civ gets 10 tags ahead and no one can catch up. So this is fine. This is how it should look like. No one fell behind like that much, unless we, of course, shut them down. Like France, we shut them down early, so they could never properly develop. But still, the curve is not. It's like steadily going up. It's not like that would stop at some point. This is how it should look like. No one running away, no one falling behind drastically. Cities. Nothing crazy here either. Tax. Oh, we've seen tax. Policies. Wow. This is surprising. Indonesia just managed to keep up. Russia almost caught up at one point. And lost. Let's see if we can replay the map. Checking who had the best starting position here. Yeah, Indonesia has decent starting position. Japan as well. And I want to see if Russia, at any point, took a city from Spain, which would give Spain a reason to become a vassal. Let's pause. 2467, 2467. They have the same amount of cities all the time. There was absolutely no reason for Spain to become Russian vassal. They even have more cities at this point. Yeah, there are no wars, nothing. Spain just decided, okay, this is boring, let's just stop here. We will give everything we have to Russia, they will take care of us. Yeah, I would like to know how the system works. How can an AI decide to just basically leave the game? And by the look at that, this is where we took the first city from Spain. So 356 turns. That was how long it took us to take the first city from Spain. We of course conquered Egypt and Netherlands by this time, but then only a few turns later, basically, and the whole world was ours. And now we'll go pretty quickly. Spain is gone. Russia is next. Look at that. That was the Blitzkrieg against the Shoshone. And now just the whole map turned brown. Okay. So what did we learn in this playthrough? That the vassalization system is weird. I'm not sure if I leave it on for the next playthrough. It all depends on if I play as Venice or not. If I go as Venice for a domination victory, I may have to go with the vassalization system because it will be like much easier for Venice to get diplomatic victory when you don't have to conquer everything, when you can just take a few cities and vassalize the rest. But honestly, after this game, I really feel like I should turn it off until at least I understand how this happened, how Spain became the vassal. And if there is a way how to prevent this, because this can completely like turn games around if the civs suddenly start grouping up in this way. And when there is no way to predict that, then you can really just be surprised and might not be able to do anything about it. This was already pretty close. You have seen how far ahead, like military-wise, Russia with Spain together were. We got lucky at some point there that Indonesia, or actually it was Russia who declared on Indonesia, and they were not able to fully focus on us. Because if Russia sent that huge fleet when we were fighting the Spanish fleet, we would be so screwed. So yeah, back to the vassalization system. I will think about turning it off for the next playthrough. I'm really strongly considering it. And another thing that we learned is that going for anything larger than standard maps will most likely end up as a very, very long playthrough. I'm not sure that I want to do like 50 episodes, is probably a bit too long. And I think that will be all. So as usual, I hope that you liked this playthrough. I hope that you're gonna join me for the next one again. And until then, have a good time. Bye bye.